New features, endless possibilities in our Pro software version. Join me to explore other tools that will be very useful to become a master in CAN bus communication. I'm Santi from Inpronic USA. Let's get started. We connect our trainer, both the upper board and the lower board, through a USB cable. We open our Pro Edition software in 2 windows to generate a real communication. Once the windows are open, we open our COM port, in my case, COM6. We press open and can see that it's the upper board. We select the OBD-II protocol and a speed of 500 kilobits. Then we press start and the LED 7 will begin blinking rapidly. In the other window, we open the COM port, in my case, COM5, which belongs to the lower board, with the same protocol and the same speed. Then we press start and the LED 7 will begin blinking rapidly. As we can see, if we send a request, we receive it, confirming that the CAN bus connection was successful. We clear the different data to avoid confusion. Then we go to the trainer window and click on Go Training. This is where we'll discover the new features. Once here, we're going to understand all the functions. First, we'll program the physical switches and buttons of our trainer. To do this, we activate the checkbox for switch 1. In the ID, we enter 7DF, and in the data, we enter 0x02, 0x01, 0x0C, which is the request for the engine RPM. We press send and then OK. We press switch 1, and as we can see, the request has been received in the other window. Remember, only one switch can be programmed at a time. We uncheck the box for switch 1 and check the box for switch 2. In the ID, we enter 7DF, and now we change 0x0C to 0x0D, which is the request for the vehicle speed. We press send and then OK. Activate switch 2, and as we can see, the response arrives immediately. You can do the same process with switch 3. Just enter any request, and when you activate it manually, the response to that request will be immediate. If you have the exact request, you could lower a window or perform any action by pressing the program switch. The process to program the physical buttons is exactly the same. We select the box, enter 7DF in the ID, and for the request, in this case, I will copy the one for engine RPM. Once the request is pasted, we press send and then OK. When we press the physical button, the response is immediate. You can do this same process with any request on any of the physical buttons. Now we go to the analog section, where we can send requests such as acceleration and control it from the potentiometer on our trainer. To do this, we activate the ID, select the speed at which the data will be transmitted, and enable the bits we want to modify. I will copy the same engine RPM request and paste it in the lower section, press the send button, and then OK. I activate the start checkbox, and as we can see, the data begins to flow. These values will change as I move the potentiometer, just as you can see on the screen. We clear all the data to avoid confusion, and now we go to the if-then section. Here, we must copy exactly the same ID and data from the request. We enter the ID and the data in the if request field. We copy the ID from our transfer data and paste it into the ID of the if request. It must be exactly the same. In the same way, we copy the data from the transfer and paste it exactly into the data of the if request. In the lower section, we're going to select several boxes at once and enter requests. The ID is 7DF. In the first box, I will request the RPM with 0x0C. In the second, the speed with 0x0D. And in the third, the throttle position with 0s11. What is this for? If we request the information above, the data from all the requests we entered below will be sent. This allows us to queue actions in our vehicle or request multiple types of information at the same time. Thank you very much for watching this video. Remember to follow us for more tutorials.